Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Now I need to talk to you about something, and unfortunately I know that a lot of you aren't going to like it one little bit, but I'm not going to beat you around the bush. I'm just going to get straight to it and say that I've decided that I'm going to take a break. I don't know exactly how long I intend it to be. I'm going to go into my reasons as to why I've come to this decision, because I feel like it's fair that you know, and I get it off my chest at the same time as well. So I just think it's something that we need to talk about, but in turn I am going on a break, and yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be for. Probably for the past 2, maybe 3 months, I've been talking to my boyfriend about possibly no longer doing YouTube, so no longer making videos. Now YouTube is something that I have done since I was 15. I'm now 23, and obviously during this time my life has changed massively. My responsibilities have grown, the free time I have has shrunk. So I was thinking about quitting, and it's not something that I definitely want to do, if that makes sense, because YouTube is like my passion. I enjoy it, but I feel like it's just taking so much from me that I just don't have to give at the moment. So I'm just going to go into the reasons why I'm sort of feeling like this. Obviously number one is time. Of course, when I first started YouTube was at school, and then I was at sixth form where I had frees in the day and I had my weekends, and then I went into like working part-time, so I still had like time to film, and then I went into working not at all, and then into working full-time. So obviously the current situation is I work full-time, so I do 40 hours a week. I don't have time to film in the morning or in the evening on the weekdays. I have my own house, I've got a mortgage to pay, and so I can't make my workload any smaller because I need the money to pay for the roof that's over my head, and that's perfectly fine. And so what I've been doing is using my weekends to film, but that has become quite like tiresome. That means that I'm working a 40-hour week and then essentially working again the whole weekend. Now each and every time you watch a video, it didn't take me the amount of time to film and everything that the length of the video is. So say if you're watching a 10-minute video from me, I've probably spent like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes filming, a few hours cutting it down into 10 minutes, and then you have to sort out the thumbnail and edit that, and then get it uploaded, and it's such a long and time consuming process that I feel like I just haven't got any me time, essentially. Like I have no time to just relax or whatever, and I feel like I've said this before and people have said to me, obviously people that still want to see me and still want to watch my videos have said, oh well, if you're just having like a chill day, just film it while you're at home. And it's like, well, again, that's the same thing. I'm still essentially working and not having my time. Like today I'm going out with friends, I'm going shopping, and I'm going to go to Primark, and I'm just going to enjoy not feeling like I have to film what I buy before I can wear any of it, you know, little things like that. Now don't get me wrong, I have absolutely loved doing YouTube, and I'm not saying that I'm stopping it. All I'm saying is I'm taking a break to actually have some time for me, because I haven't done that since I was like 15. So as an adult now, I've not had a chance to have time to really just live my life, if that makes sense. So I just want to do that. Like I'm spending the whole day with friends today, I'm spending the whole day with Dan tomorrow, and I just want to be able to look forward to my weekends instead of going, oh, I've got to film and I've got to get this edited and I've got to get it ready to upload for Friday, and in turn not feeling guilty when I don't do those things, or if I think I'm not feeling well today, I don't want to film, but if I don't film then I'm not going to have anything up for next week, and then I'll have ruined the schedule, and you know, things like that. So time is a massive thing. I would just love to focus on my home, just relaxing. Obviously sometimes I have not very good days at work, like we all do, and so I need the weekend to kind of unwind and relax, and I think for me this is just a way of like taking the weight off my shoulders that I know that only I have put there, but this is how I feel like I need to achieve that. Another reason is to do with money. Now I know it's always such a touchy subject when people talk about the fact that they get money off YouTube to do videos and stuff, and it's from like the advertising that they put on the videos. I know it's like a touchy subject, and I know often people get really iffy about it because they don't like either the fact that someone's making money off them watching their videos, or they don't like them because they make more money than them, or I don't know, whatever. But I'm going to talk about it anyway because hopefully I can put it into perspective a little bit. I have had money off YouTube for years, but it is never ever, it's been like pocket money. So like at one point, like a few years ago, it was literally just paying my phone bill every month, which is like 40 quid. I would never ever be able to stop working and just do YouTube because the money just isn't in it. Maybe, I think the only way you can ever do that is if your channel goes viral and you are massively loved and well known. And you even see these like very popular YouTubers go on to doing books, movies, they've got merchandise. It's a constant like battle to try and get money to come in, so there's no sort of stability to it. But anyway, so one of my arguments was the fact that I give up my weekend, I spend hours upon hours putting time and effort into my YouTube channel, and the money that I get out of it is very little. I'm not saying that I do YouTube to get money, that is not correct, that's totally wrong. I never started YouTube with the intention of earning money because I didn't know that was a thing. Obviously it's a bonus, I get to do something that I enjoy doing, but I also get to have money towards dog food or Darcy's vet bills. It's not like I'm using this money to come and like buy tons of makeup, because I don't even buy makeup, I buy it when I run out, so that's not my foundation. So yeah, we worked out, I was sat down with Dan and I said, I'm giving up my weekends, and because I'm giving up my weekends, I'm not actually achieving anything in real life. My bedroom, as you can see, is still unfinished because I haven't got the time to do it over a weekend. If the money that I get from YouTube was like substantial, then arguably I'd do YouTube and I'd probably pay someone to come in and decorate for me. But the reality is, it's like pennies, and so I don't know, like it's just not worth it for me. I was talking to Dan and we worked out that if I sort of worked roughly the same hours but in a proper job, but part-time on the weekends or whatever, and then worked out like the costs and stuff and how much I'd get paid from YouTube, I don't even hit like minimum wage per hour. So yeah, I don't know, I don't want it to come across as though it's me being greedy or money based, but you have to think that I have to earn a decent amount of money to pay for my mortgage. I've got water rates to pay for, I've got council tax, I've got my TV licence, I've got Darcy's insurance, I've got Darcy's vet bills, I've got food costs, like it all just adds up and up and up and up. And yeah, so I suppose to put it in perspective, it'd be, do I sacrifice my weekends for not a lot of money, essentially, and not achieve anything in my life? Or do I give up my weekends, give up the money, which is fine, to be honest, but achieve things? Like, Dan's changed his hours, so he used to work weekends, he still works a Saturday, but he doesn't work a Sunday anymore, or it should be like that. And so I want to use my Sundays to spend with my boyfriend that I see twice a week. I don't want to say to him, oh, I need to film, I'll see you after kind of thing. Like, not happening. And I know that with his help, we can get decorating done so quick if we've got Sundays and stuff. And I know that's just stuff I couldn't do if I've got the weight of YouTube and trying to sort that out. So, I don't know. Yeah, so basically, I've decided to take a break. I have no idea how long it's going to be. It's at least a month, I feel. I was talking to my friend the other day who I spoke about before, and I said, I don't want to get to 30 and people be like, oh, what did you do? And I'll be like, oh, well, I actually spent like all of my teenage years and my 20s putting videos out on the internet, but I haven't really achieved anything, do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I feel so like guilty even saying this, and so bad, because I know that I have had years upon years of support from people, from you guys, and I honestly don't take it for granted, and I appreciate it massively. But I feel like I need to take some time for me and just live my life, not in the view of the world, and to just be able to get on and do things without feeling like I've got to talk about it and share it. The same with the negative things as well. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you understand. If I ever do decide to just not do YouTube at all, I would address it on here. But I don't know. I can't say what's going to happen, to be honest. I definitely feel like I've burnt myself out with YouTube this year, because I went from like an upload every now and then to every Friday, and yeah, I may have just burnt myself out and need a bit of a break, and we'll see sort of where things go. But I am in a happy place. There are a few things that I want to sort out with my life anyway, and a few changes that I want to make, which hopefully will happen sooner rather than later, but we'll see. And yeah, I don't know what to say, but I definitely wanted to address this because I don't want it to just look like I've just disappeared. I am, of course, constantly active on Instagram, so you can still stay up to date with my life and everything. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube name, so oxlisalouxo, same for my Snapchat, and if you type that into Facebook, you can follow me on there. So yeah, you can still be a part of my life, just not through YouTube at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I really hope this hasn't come across negatively or shed me to be in a negative light, because it's not that at all. YouTube takes such a lot of dedication, time, effort, money, and I have to weigh out what is more beneficial to me long term. So I'm going to leave it there, because I think I've said everything that I need to say, and please don't hate me. But yeah, I'll be on my Instagram, and if you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome. Apart from that, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Have a lovely day, and thank you for your continued support. Bye guys!